Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am for Jennifer and this is my YouTube channel. So if you're new, please remember to subscribe. So I'll go down into the main view for today. Are you tired of being misunderstood just because you're smart, driven, or different? In this deeply relatable story, I review the unseen battles many students and youth face today. That is the pressure to perform, fear of failure, to silent comparison traps. As an education student with a passion for growth, I share life-changing lessons woven through this story. Yes, I'll be sharing a story with you today, and this story will help you thrive academically, emotionally, and socially. So do not just watch. I want you to reflect and grow, and also please share this with someone. So into the story, I'll be sharing the story, but I won't be calling real names, so I'll just change the name. So there was once a boy named Tega. Tega was brilliant, he was quiet, and he was observant as well. He was this kind of student whose silence in class wasn't emptiness, like it was thoughtfulness. But no one ever asked what he was thinking. Nobody ever asked Tega, oh, what are you thinking of? So Tega was that smart one, so people assumed he had it all figured out. Yes, but Tega was struggling. Yes, Tega was struggling, and he was struggling with pressure, comparison, and he had this quiet fear that one day he would fail and the world would watch. Today, the reason why I'm telling you Tega's story is because if you've ever felt like you're carrying the weight of expectations, this is for you. And on my screen you will see it written, the silent struggles of smart students. And then scene one, wrap into scene one, the pressure of being the smartest, not the smartest, the smart one, pressure of being the smart one. So I continue the story. Tega's teachers praised him, his classmates admired him, and his parents as well. Like, they expected him to always be the best. He couldn't get a B, not because it was a bad grade, but because it wasn't his standard. That pressure of being perfect can feel like a prison sometimes. So what is the lesson? Lesson one: high performance isn't immunity from pressure. That is what we have to understand concerning the smart student. High performance isn't immunity from pressure. Even top students, they need support, they need grace, and they also need room to grow. So I want you to ask yourself, am I performing to grow, or just maintaining an image? Scene two, we have it on my screen, the trap of silent comparison. So I'll continue this story. So one day Tega saw a classmate, Flora. She was awarded for science project, which he didn't ever hear about. And then something in Tega shifted, and he said to himself, maybe I'm not as smart as I thought. And that is where comparison crept in. The comparison was not loud, it was slow, but quietly it started to steal Tega's peace. So what is the next lesson for this story? Comparison is the thief of inner worth. Just because someone shines doesn't mean your light has dimmed. Yes, focus on your growth, not someone else. Three, that is the fear of falling short. So about Tega's story, for him, it was the worst part wasn't failing, it was the fear of falling short. Like, what if his parents got disappointed? What if he wasn't special anymore? So the lesson point the lesson point 3 is fear of failure can paralyze potentials. But here's the truth: failing doesn't mean you are a failure. Like I always say, it is feedback, it is redirection. It is human to fail, yes, sometimes. So sometimes the best students are those who fail and still get back up. Yes. So scene 4, when Tega finally spoke up. Yes, and this happened because one teacher came to Tega to ask, Tega, how are you really doing? You know, this question, as little as it is, it means a lot. So this question broke the silence, the whole drama that was happening within Tega. It gave Tega permission to feel, to breathe, and to be human. Yes. You know, because sometimes, most of the time, we overlook smart people and we feel, oh, they have it all figured out together. We do not care to even look at their side or their angle, believing, oh, it is well with them. It may not really be well with them. Like, they need somebody to really come to them, you know, to really share their thought. So this one question gave Tega this opportunity to express himself, and the teacher was able to provide solution. Imagine if he wasn't asked this question. That thought, the fear of failure, the comparison, everything that was creeping in silently and slowly would have destroyed Tega. So the lesson 4 is that all we need is one safe space to share. Yes, let's normalize asking people, how are you? Let's normalize asking people, how are you doing? And let's create a safe space, not for only ourselves, but also for others around us. So Tega's story, in conclusion, Tega's story could be any of us. It could be a student, a youth, a quiet achiever, just trying to hold it all together. If this sounds like your story or someone you know, I want you to pause, breathe. You are not alone. You don't have to carry all of it, all the weight by yourself. So comment below, this story touched me. Comment below saying this story touched me, and let's talk, let's grow. I really want to talk to you. I really want to hear your opinion. And if you know any Tega by name, the story is about Tega. If you know any Tega by name, send this to Tega, to that person, and subscribe if you believe this. If you believe that being smart doesn't mean you're perfect, and that students deserve more than pressure. They deserve more than pressure. Students deserve understanding, grace, and room to grow. So let me see you in the next video. You're doing better than you think. Keep going. With love from Jenny to you.